Weather observers atop the Northeast's highest peak say the temperature has hit a record -34 degrees. Adam Gill of the Mount Washington Observatory in New Hampshire says the previous record of -31 degrees was set in 1933. December 28, Portland, Maine, AP, the latest on the bitter cold sweeping much of the country, all times local. 8:10 p.m. North Carolina's governor has signed an emergency declaration to allow heating fuel to be more easily distributed during a bitter cold snap gripping the U.S. Democratic Gov. Roy Cooper's executive order loosens restrictions on drivers transporting heating fuels such as propane. It puts in extra measures to prevent price gouging. Roads are being treated in South Carolina's coastal counties because of a forecast of light freezing rain. A winter weather advisory is in effect for counties along the North and South Carolina coasts with some freezing rain possible through Friday morning. Caption close. A dog has been found frozen solid on an Ohio home's porch. President Donald Trump says the East Coast could be facing the coldest New Year's Eve on record and could use some good old global warming, an apparent jab at scientists who say the Earth's climate has been getting warmer. _____.7, 40 p.m. President Donald Trump says the East Coast could use some good old global warming as bitter cold temperatures freeze large swaths of the county and are expected to continue this holiday weekend. Trump tweets, "In the East, it could be the coldest New Year's Eve on record." He adds, "Perhaps we could use a little bit of that good old global warming that our country, but not other countries, was going to pay trillions of dollars to protect against." Trump has repeatedly expressed skepticism about climate change science, calling global warming a hoax created by the Chinese. This year he announced his intention to pull out of the Paris Climate Agreement aimed at curbing greenhouse gases. The UN's climate agency says 2017 is on track to be the hottest year on record aside from those impacted by the El Niño phenomenon. _____.4, 10 p.m. A dog has been found frozen solid on an Ohio home's porch as a bitter cold snap grips much of the United States. Toledo Humane Society cruelty investigator Megan Brown tells the Blade newspaper she doesn't know how long the dog was outside Thursday, when Toledo's high temperature was expected to be in the teens, -11 to -7 degrees Celsius. A second dog was recovered shivering inside the home. The dog's owner says utilities had been shut off but he had been providing for the dogs while living elsewhere. He says he doesn't know how one dog got outside. Forecasters warn of hypothermia and frostbite from Arctic air settling in over the central U.S. and spreading east. The temperature at the Mount Washington Observatory in New Hampshire on Thursday was -34 degrees, -37 Celsius, breaking a 1933 record of -31 degrees, -35 Celsius, atop the Northeast's highest peak. _____.1, 45 p.m. Weather observers atop the Northeast's highest peak say the temperature has hit -34 degrees, -37 Celsius, a record for the day. The previous record at the Mount Washington Observatory in New Hampshire was -31 degrees, -35 Celsius, and was set in 1933.